Mm, Hello? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Is anyone there? Oh god, I'm so nervous. Ah, well, the counter says there are 3 people actually now. Well, 2. Well, it doesn't matter. Well, hello everyone. Thank you for coming for my debut stream. This is actually something pretty new for me. Actually, I'm pretty nervous. And well, loud and clear. Thank you, Dennis Jerus. But well, thank you for coming. My name is Lux Adol. Nice to meet you. I'm a VTuber, of course, as you can see. And if it wasn't obvious already, this is my debut stream. But yeah, that's pretty much what this is all about. But thank you for coming to all the people who is here right now. And yeah, I don't know what else to say, but actually I'm pretty excited too for this moment, because I have expectations and goals I want to accomplish with this, and it's something very important to me to start this journey. But thank you for all the people who is coming to see me. Of course, it will help me a lot if you can if you can share it to people who likes VTubers too, or well, to everyone who thinks this is something interesting actually. And I have to tell you beforehand, English is not my native language, so there might be some problems that I might found with some words, but that's not something, that isn't something that we happen so often, so don't worry about that. Actually, my native language is Spanish. Sí, hablo español, gente, hablo español. Si alguien está interesado en compartir un VTuber latino, hablo español. Y yeah, that's it. Well, but actually there's a presentation I've made, of course. It's not just me just talking random stuff or anything. So let's begin, people. Let's see. Haha! What is this? Well, as you can see, if it wasn't obvious, of course. Hello, my name is Lux Adol, and that's the well, under Lux Adol, it's in katakana. It actually says Ruruksu Adoru. And yeah, I've learned some Japanese too, actually. My birthday is on November 2nd. Yep. My age is 2x because of reasons, because that's something I will explain in a few minutes. There's a background story about that, so I will tell you about that. My height is, well, 170 centimeters. I'm not that tall too. And I can speak English and Spanish, amigo. But as I already told you, English is not my native language, but I have plenty knowledge of it. Well, there might be some streams in both languages, in English and Spanish, to give it a little more of flavor to the channel actually. After that, what's the second screen? Well, that's my bio actually, and there's a big story about it. as it says, long story short, because it's pretty long actually, I was a normal 20-year-old guy that one night got isekai. Yes, that things actually happened. Got isekai one night to an alternative cyberpunk future where technology was fueled with magic. Yeah, that was something pretty rad actually, being in that place. There I learned the ways of living in the underworld, because as a cyberpunk future, you know, there's a lot of dystopic things. So with my there with my sensei, who taught me how to repair magic devices and how to use the power in that world, or from that world actually. The world was fueled. Well, it had plenty of magic. Actually, almost everything worked with magic, and that was my life for 5 years. And at a certain moment, there was a gang war happening near my place. That was something very dangerous, because you know, if there are guns filled with magic shooting random stuff, you don't know, you may lose an eye or being turned into a rabbit, stuff like that. Well, in that, they were fighting for a powerful device in the shape of a ring. That's the one that you can see actually in my neck. In all the commotion, I was able to get said object. As you can see, as I already told you, I have that ring here. Yeah. But it was so powerful that it sent me back to my original dimension. Yeah, it was something actually pretty strange. I thought it would disintegrate me, but it took me back home, where time hasn't changed since the moment I left. That's why I tell you that my age is 2x, because I've lived 5 years in that other dimension. But when I came back, actually time hasn't changed anything. So for me, I'm 25 years old, but for any other on Earth, actually, I'll be like 20 years yet. Something that's pretty weird actually, pretty odd, but it's up to anyone. When it's up to each of you what age you're giving me. Then I discovered that I can become a virtual entertainer now that I retain my magic abilities. Actually, in that other dimension, there were plenty of virtual entertainers. Actually, there were those with big holograms on the streets, advertising, I don't know, like cokes, like food, insurance, stuff like that. And well, so I decided to become one too, because since the moment I returned, I realized that there was a lot of people who was actually doing this kind of stuff. So I decided that this was maybe a good idea to start something like this too. So here I am. Well, after that, well, that's in Spanish. For where there was, if there's anyone who didn't understand in English, that's the traduction actually, the translation in Spanish. That's pretty much the same. Resumiendo, era un chico normal de 20 años que una noche fue transportado a un futuro alternativo cyberpunk, donde la tecnología era alimentada por magia. Ahí aprendí la forma de vivir en el bajo mundo con mi sensei, que me enseñó a reparar dispositivos mágicos y cómo usar el poder de ese mundo. Y así viví por 5 años. Sí, así pasó. Y en cierto momento sucedió una gran guerra entre pandillas cerca de mi casa. Y fue horrible, gente, fue horrible. Estaban peleando por un poderoso dispositivo en forma de anillo, que es el que ven en mi cuello. Dennis Yarus says, the other world gives me Shadowrun vibes. maybe. It's kind of like that. You don't know, a lot of those fictional worlds that people create. Those worlds maybe exist in, well, not in our dimension, but maybe in other ones. But as I was saying, en toda la conmoción pude obtener el dichoso objeto, pero era tan poderoso que me regresó de nuevo a mi dimensión original, donde el tiempo no había pasado desde que me fui. Y ahora, reteniendo mis habilidades mágicas, descubrí que podía volverme un VTuber, como esos en la otra dimensión. Así que decidí ser uno también. ¡Yay! And that's pretty much my history. Pretty short, I think. But there are a lot of details I have excluded because this isn't gonna be long, I think. Well, then there's the things that I like and I dislike. The things that I like: anime and animation. Actually, I'm a big fan of anime and animation, not just because it's anime and animation, but actually I appreciate a lot the effort on the work of the production of animation, the process, the storyboarding, the voice acting, the BGM, all the things that involve working in an anime and animations. Well, I really appreciate that, and I like to know more about that stuff. Then drinking. Yes, I like drinking. Not that a lot, but I like. Spanish cyberpunk is kinda cool too. Gaff Edward James almost spoke Spanish in Blade Runner. I didn't know that. I should check that. Well, actually, my favorite drink is pisco. It's a local beverage here. It's alcohol, of course, and that's one of my favorites actually. Then eating burgers, pizza, yes, the trash food. Actually, there's a lot of meals that I like, a lot of kinds of food. But well, makes the world look like a bigger place with many different language mixes. There are a lot of language actually. Well, for me, I've been learning some language too, because already in that world they all spoke different language and I had to adapt to it. Well, besides speaking English and Spanish, I'm learning Japanese. I have some knowledge like konbanwa, mina, genki desu ka, watashi wa genki, watashi no namae wa Rukusu desu. Yoroshiku onegai shimasu. And I'm learning also French and German actually. Well, in German, like Gute Nacht, ich bin Lux, bist du gut? What else? Dankeschön. French, like Bonne nuit, je suis Lux. Comment ça va? Je vais bien. Merci beaucoup. But I want to know more about those languages. I want to be able to speak fluently in all the languages I'm learning right now, because I want to bring the best content I can to all the people who will follow me. I don't want just to upload just gameplays, that kind of stuff. I want to bring you a lot of different content, so I want to be able to communicate in all the most language you can speak, so I will feel more comfortable with you. And that's one of my goals, but that's something I will get later. Then I like coffee. Yeah, people, I love coffee actually. Coffee is like an elixir for me. It's the blood, like the blood of the gods. Doso yoroshiku. Doso yoroshiku onegai shimasu. Well, I'm happy that I was able to read that actually. I have some problems with hiragana and katakana, especially with kanjis, but I'm happy that I was able to read that. Then something I like about to learn about is history and mythology. I'm like researching a lot about that. Some of my hobbies. The night, actually, I love the night because the night is the best moment of the day. That sounds kind of weird, but how do you like your coffee? I actually drink it solo. I don't usually add sugar to it. I like the strong flavor by itself. Well, then I like quiet places. I like when everything is in silence, when I can relax a lot and I can work in peace. The cosmos, I like to research a lot about it, about planets, not atmospheric phenomena, but I like to know more about the stars, galaxies, that kind of stuff. Then mysteries and legends. Yeah, that's something that I'm pretty invested to. I like, especially about Nordic and Greek mythology. But I had also a little bit of knowledge about Japanese folklore, some creatures of the night. Then my dislikes. Yeah, people, I had dislikes. By the way, it is night at my time zone. Well, GMT +5. Actually, here is GMT -5. Well, they are like 10 hours of difference. Wait, are you telling me that it's 5 a.m. there? Oh, are you wake up? People, you should sleep. If it's 5 a.m., you should go to sleep. But well, nevertheless, I want to thank you if you are making the effort to be here with me. That's something very special for me. Then, when I was in what I dislike, waking up early. Yeah, people, I'm not a morning person actually. Although if I sleep early, I can wake up early without any problem, but I don't like waking up pretty early. Then the lag. Yeah, there are a lot of problems with the lag when I'm usually playing some stuff, or even the previous experience streaming stuff. Yeah, I had some problems with that, but that's something that can be fixed with time. Then the crowds. Yeah, people, I don't like going places where there are a lot of people. Pretty much someone who likes being in small groups with some friends. Yeah, that's pretty much the kind of things I like. Then, noisy ambience. Well, contrasting with my liking for quiet places, that's right. That's of course, noisy ambience is not my kind of stuff. And something I really dislike, that I'm afraid, as you can't believe, are the spiders. But not any spiders, like the small ones with long thin legs. Those who you can almost not see when they are in the wall. That stuff is the actual one that really scares me. I don't know if I'll be scared if I have a tarantula actually, but at least those kind of spiders, those small ones, I don't like that kind of stuff. I don't like actually. Well, continue with my presentation. There are my hobbies. Well, I like gaming. That's something that maybe is clear. Because well, there are a lot of games. Actually, I have a lot of retro games that I would like to play and stream for you. I'm actually pretty excited to stream some of them. Actually, well, I have to announce that later, but I will do it later. I will do it. This watching series and movies. As you already know, I like anime and animation, so I like watching series and movies. Sometimes I do marathons, but yeah, I like pretty much my favorite kind of movies, as you may guess, the animated ones. But I like also live action, so I took sometimes inspiration for that, for something that I will tell you in a moment. Good thing we have no poisonous spiders here in Russia. Well, there might be some other poisonous creatures there. I don't know plenty of this, well, of the kind of the wildlife that lives there in Russia, but I know, and I'm sure that there might be a poisonous animal there. Well then, listen to music. That's something that I actually enjoy a lot, because since I was little, I like listening a lot of music. When I was in the other world, I lived next to a kind of disco. It was an underworld disco, so I was listening almost all night, synth wave, dark wave, the music that people like to dance there. so I get kinda used to it. And I realized that here in this, when I returned here in Earth, well, they were, well, people start listening in dark wave as in the wave too, and that's something that actually made me very happy because the other world became kind of like my second home. So being able to listen to something that reminds me from that other place is kind of nice. A poisonous beer, yes, that's a real thing. A poisonous beer is a real thing. I didn't know about that. Well, then I like writing and drawing. Actually, there are some drafts of a novel I've been writing from some years ago, but I want to finish it. So sometimes I try to find some inspiration, reading some things, watching new series, new anime, new animations, something like that. Or well, with people giving me ideas on what to write or draw. Actually, drawing is kinda half hobby, but if you can see, actually the model, because it inspired by me. I mean, it's like a self-portrait, my avatar. It was drawn by me. I gotta tell you, this is my very first digital illustration too. I hadn't had any previous experience with digital illustration, but this is my very first one, and well, this is the result. And this avatar is also my first experience with Live 2D. And well, if you might see, there's some limit movement, actually, some limit expressions too, but this is because this is my first experience with this kind of stuff. But yeah, then learning languages. As you might guess, well, I already told you that I speak English, not perfectly, but I speak English. I speak Spanish, and I'm learning Japanese, French, and German too. So yeah, that's part of my hobbies. A good job on that avatar, actually. Thank you. It was a lot of effort, actually. I've been battling with my times, with my schedules to finish this. And this is a project, actually, that I've been working like for 2 months. But there were some setbacks. But now I am able to bring you this kind of stuff. Actually, I'm pretty happy with this. The outcome is, for me, at least satisfactory. Then biking, yeah. Sometimes I like to ride my bicycle, but given the situation around the world, and don't feel kinda safe to ride it right now. Composing music and mixing. Actually, I have some experience with that. I've been playing, well, if you can say playing, for some years with FL Studio. Some of you may know this software is for composing music, remixing, that kind of stuff. And well, although I haven't finished anything at this moment, I have like 2 unfinished mix of 2 original songs that I made some quite ago. Well, not so quite ago, like some years ago. But yeah, I don't know if you want to listen to it, but I have them actually here. Do you want to listen to it? I guess you want to listen to it. Well, here's one of the songs that I made quite some time ago. Actually, it's an unfinished work, so the length is pretty long. So I will skip it to some cool to the part that I think is the coolest of the song. Let me check. It's around here. Oh, wait, I had to turn off the BGM. Well, there it is. Well, I don't know how is it. Do you like it, people? This is actually the first song I've made, but yeah, it remains as unfinished work actually. But I hope that I will finish it maybe in some months if I have time. I hope I have time. Well, that's pretty much the first song that I made. And there's a second one, also unfinished. Well, let's skip it to the best part, the one that I consider the best part. Is around here. Well, that kinda bring me back memories. Huge original Deus Ex game vibes, absolutely love it. Oh, Deus Ex. Actually, I want to play that game. I have it on my Steam library, so maybe there will be a stream of Deus Ex. That's one of the first games I'm planning to play. Yeah. And yeah, those two are basically the two songs that I've made in my whole life, but they are original productions that I hope I can finish. Well, also I like designing, that kind of stuff. If you saw the intro of the stream, I made all that stuff by myself. It took me a lot of effort, but I learned a lot of stuff with Blender and After Effects. And actually, the BGM that you are listening right now is also a mix that I made from an old track that I found in an old video game too. So pretty much everything that you are everything that you are watching right now and listening is all made by me. Well then, also my hobbies are singing and playing my bass guitar. Actually, I'm not pretty confident about my voice when it's about singing, but nevertheless I like singing. Yeah, I play bass guitar too. Actually, I have a bass guitar and a keyboard. I don't have a lot of practice with my keyboard actually, but I like to play some stuff in there. Well, my bass guitar is something that I love a lot, and I also have a guitar around there. But well, maybe there will be a stream with me playing some of my stuff. Well, then sleeping and chilling. Yeah, I'm one of those people who actually like sleeping a lot. Well, my favorite games, Doom, the original, because well, I grow up playing the original Doom. You don't know how much I love the original Doom. I played it since I think I was 5. And yeah, it was pretty scary at the moment, for me at least, but I love it nevertheless. And I'm still playing it too. I like searching for mods for the game. Do you know that there's a big community of people who create mods for Doom until this day? And I like searching for new stuff that they make. Yeah, I try them sometimes. Then I love Shadow of the Colossus, because you don't know, it was one of the PlayStation 2 games that I get most invested in it. It was pretty amazing. The art, the mechanics, everything about that game was amazing. Then Left 4 Dead, because it's a classic. I played so often with some friends, yet. Then Ark Knights. Yeah, I get kinda obsessed with Ark Knights. I play it pretty much almost every day, when technically every day. Yeah, I fall in the gacha hell. Then Guitar Hero. Actually, I don't play it that much now because my Guitar Hero guitar controller is kind of broken. But I enjoy it a lot. And Pokemon, because it's Pokemon. I think I first played Doom when I was 5'2" back in 1995. Holy moly! Actually, I played when I was about... When I think it was like 1999 when I started playing Doom. No, 2000. But yeah, I enjoyed a lot playing Doom. Actually, I played Doom 3 too, but it didn't have the same feeling. And I have the Doom 2016 too, so I want to play it too for you. And then my favorite anime and animations are recreators. You don't know what big inspiration brought me recreators. When I started writing, people, that thing was amazing, because of the realization, the characters realizing that they are in another world where the creators live. Actually, that was pretty rad. I loved it a lot, and I decided to write some stuff like that. Then Black Rock Shooter. Actually, I got pretty invested in that. I love Hooky a lot. His illustrations. Actually, I follow him in Instagram. Well, actually, I love pretty much the design of Black Rock Shooter. Then Avatar and Korra. Yeah, I grew up watching Avatar, The Last Airbender, and that's maybe my favorite Western animation ever. Then New Genesis Evangelion, because it's Evangelion. Like, I think everyone, I'm expecting the 4th movie. So yeah, Madoka. Yeah, Madoka was pretty amazing too. Made in Abyss, because actually the soundtrack, the Made in Abyss, Kevin Penkin is a master. I loved it so much, and the development of the world actually of Made in Abyss, that's something that actually had a big impact with me. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, because JoJo's, people, it's JoJo's. Who doesn't like JoJo's? Actually, I love it. Then favorite music genre. I love rock, pop. Actually, I listen a lot of pop before the 2010s. Yeah, the kind of kid that grew up listening NSYNC, Backstreet Boys. Then OSTs, because I appreciate a lot the effort on the production of video games and any multimedia. Well, any production. So I love pretty much the effort on making a good soundtrack for it that can give not only life to these scenes, but also something that you can listen by itself and, well, make you go to different places in your imagination. That's pretty amazing. I got official Evangelion theme Tamagotchi delivered from Hong Kong this morning. Today is a good day. Dude, I'm pretty jealous about that. Then I like listening electronic music. That's something that I started developing since I was living in that other world. And then metal. Yes, I listen a lot of metal. Classical music. That's something that I like a lot. But I can vibe with a lot of other genres too, because I don't want to be stuck with a specific stuff. I want to explore different things. I want to know more, learn more. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Then goals. Yeah, people, I have goals. because what is a VTuber or entertainer without goals? Yes, I want to become a successful VTuber and entertainer, because this is a small begin, I know, but I want to accomplish great things. Well, that sounds kinda ambitious, but I want to do a lot of stuff. I want to create things that have an impact in people and give you a good time too, because that's maybe the most important thing about an entertainer, to make the public, the public happy. And I want to be happy with you, of course. So let's have a good time with it. Then buy a cool gaming PC for working purpose, of course. Actually, I've got that solved like some time ago, but I want to upgrade it. I want to buy some stuff for it, but yeah, that's like a half goal, because, well, that. Then collaborate with other VTubers and maybe with non-VTubers. That's something that I want to be able to do, yeah, because I don't want to play alone. That sounds kind of sad, but I don't want to play alone. But yeah, I want to meet new VTubers, to share a time with them, to share a good experience. Maybe even collaborate with non-VTubers, people who may find this interesting, to interact with a digital avatar. Well, I hope it happens sometime. Then get better in composing and mixing music. As you may know by now, I haven't finished any of my musical works, so I want to finish them, of course, but get better at it. I want to be a professional composing and mixing music, because despite that I like singing, I want to be part of the production of my songs too. I don't want it to end just by me being the face that is actually just giving you the lyrics. I want to be the one who works behind too. Then learn how to sing properly. That's something that I have already told you, that I'm not that confident in my voice, but I want to learn to sing properly and release my own music. About that, I want to release music that I can sing and music that I made, maybe instrumental pieces, something that I want to accomplish, maybe releasing an EP like epic music, some electronic tracks, something like that. Then master some few languages and make friends all around the world. Yeah, people, I want to make friends all around the world. I want to know VTubers and non-VTubers for all other places, interact with them and become friends, because that's something that I want to accomplish. That's something amazing about this community, because maybe the Latin American VTuber scene isn't that developed too, but maybe there will be an opening for them, and maybe I can help with that. I hope I can. If I can do, at least put a small stone on it to start building something, that would be great actually. Then create an awesome novel or comic. About that, because I've been writing from some time ago. Yeah, I want to finish my unfinished works. And well, I want to get better at drawing too, because as you can see, although my avatar looks, I think, nice, at least for me, I know that it can be better. So I want to get better at drawing, and yeah, that. Then make my mama proud. I want to do that too. Then move to a new comfy place. Yeah, I live in a place that isn't that comfy, and actually it's pretty noisy during day. So I want to move to a new place where I can stream in peace and I can actually feel comfortable with that. And then help the VTuber culture and industry to be more recognized around the world. Because, you know, actually it's recognized around the world, but it's like a niche culture yet, but I want to help to make it like more accessible to other kind of people, to all around the world. That maybe that may sound a little ambitious too, but well, that's one of my dreams actually. Novel or a comic sounds especially nice. Yeah, I've been working on that. Things I've been writing initially were planned to be a comic, but then I realized that it would take me a lot of time drawing and writing, so I decided to write it first. Maybe sometime I will start doing illustrations about that. And well, but I will work on that too. Maybe there will be some. Well, I will tell you about that in a moment. But well, I want to do that. I want to help the VTuber culture and industry to be more recognized around the world. I want to be part of this family and help it to grow, become something that people can accept nevertheless. Well, those are pretty much my goals. And well, that's my content. That's the things I'm thinking about to deliver you. Gaming streams, of course, because that's basically the spine of the VTuber community, uploading gaming streams. So I will be doing that. Talk streams, yeah, I want to talk with you because I like actually talking. But as you can see, I have a little troubles with my English, but I think if I get used to it, speaking to you in this language, I will get more comfortable with it, and maybe finally taking total control of the language. And of course, I want to talk or try to talk to you in other languages too, the ones I'm learning, Japanese, German, and French. But I want to make also streams in Spanish too, because it's my native language, and I want to, I quiero hacer streams en español para todos ustedes porque quiero alcanzar también a la comunidad latina, no quiero alcanzar solo a la comunidad en inglés, hablando inglés. I want to reach my fellow Latin American spectators too. Drinking streams, because maybe there will be some drinking, but maybe those will be also the talking streams too. And well, I already have told you about the Spanish streams. That's something I will do too. And maybe, because I'm not pretty sure about that, maybe there will be karaoke streams, because I want to practice my singing. I'm not so sure about it, but I want to practice my singing. Of course, I will leave you with bleeding ears, but well, I hope it works out some way. Then drawing streams, because I want to practice that too. I want to be able to draw a lot of stuff. Maybe OG, original characters, or OC, I mean, original characters. Maybe, of course, some self-portraits, because I don't know what else to draw. Maybe if I have a collaboration with someone, I will practice drawing them. Until that moment, well, I see it pretty far. And then there are the text and emoji. Actually, I like the emoji of the battery because I kinda feel like it relates a lot with the themes I'm working with, because it has a magic green color and it's a battery that maybe is filled with magic, like the technology I used to work with in the other world. Then the general tag is looks Adol. Oh, then it's just you can combine drinking and karaoke streams into one. You get drunk first and then singing is no problem anymore. Actually, that was one of the first ideas, but I want to sing while I'm sober. Actually, maybe there will be some drunk karaoke streams too, but I prefer to be able to remember what the stuff I'm singing and how I am singing. Well, I don't know if I can become a professional singer, but That's something that maybe sometime I will realize. Sometime, I think. Then, gaming tag, because there will be a tag, of course, for when I start playing. It's Adol play. Not a drawing tag, because I want to. Well, maybe if there are the streams about drawing, I will use that Adol art. And of course, if someone decides or offers to make a fan art, I don't know if that will happen someday, but if someone decides to make a fan art, I'll be pretty glad if they use the Adol art hashtag, because yeah, maybe someone does that. I will be very happy actually, because I will feel like I reached someone and inspired them to do that stuff, and that's one of my goals. Then talking streams, the hashtag is Adol Talk, because yeah, it's pretty obvious. And if there's a possibility of a karaoke stream, the tag will be Adol Live. Yeah, I work on that beforehand, so yeah, it is. Then, well, that's pretty much the presentation of my information. Then, of course, I have, if you want to see, I have my model here, because I made it myself too. Look at me moving. It took me a lot of effort to make this, to make it move, and actually I like pretty much the design. But of course it doesn't move a lot, but it moves at least. Well, I'm happy with the outcome. Yay! And then, well, I don't know what else to say. Well, that was pretty much everything on the stream. Maybe I will sing something later in another stream for you to know how bad actually I sing. Actually, I don't. Well, I have a little bit of confidence in my voice, but not that like a professional singer. But yeah, that's something that maybe will happen in the future. And well, for those who are interested, actually, for the people who is watching this, and in an hour approximately, well, yeah, around an hour, in an hour, I will have Chan, yeah, because well, I want you to watch me play actually. So in an hour, I mean, well, here it will be like 21 in the clock that you can see on the bottom left corner of the screen. When it's 21, well, I will start playing Left 4 Dead 2 in another stream, and I hope you can watch me playing that, because it will be, of course, my first gaming stream. And yeah, that's pretty much about it. Well, I don't know what else to say, but at least I'm happy that I was able to do this. Well, there is no a lot of people here watching this, but I want to thank to all of you who are watching it right now or listening, I don't know. This is a first step for me, so I know it's a small, pretty humble beginning, but I want to thank you a lot for staying here with me. But yeah, then I will be playing this, and I hope you can come to watch the stream while I start figuring out what will be my schedule, because there will be a schedule too. But yeah, that's pretty much all of it of this stream. I want to thank you a lot. And I want, well, if you be so kind to share the stream too, because you know, maybe some more people start watching this. I will be very happy with it. I don't know actually if they will stay here to follow me during all this adventure Benaviturists, but maybe if they stay for a while to listen to me or watching me play, to comment or talk with me, actually, that I will be very thankful with that, because I like this. I like this kind of stuff, and I want to share it with you. I want you to be the priority of the kind of content that I will be creating, and I want you to watch me grow in this. This is a small step, but we are going, of course, on baby steps. Let's see how this goes. Thank you. It was nice to meet you. Actually, it's nice to see you commenting on the stream. I want to thank you a lot, Dennis Yarus. But yeah, that's pretty much what this stream is. Well, I don't know what else to say, so I want to thank you again. Well, see you in an hour, I think. Yeah, in an hour, while I finish setting out the stuff for the game, and I go for a coffee because I need a coffee. Yeah, people, I need a coffee right now. So thank you again. See you later, or see you next time. I don't know. Well, see you later, people. Adios, bye bye. Thank you again, and see you in the future. Ciao. Again, thank you very much.